What's up, guys, and welcome back to another review from another perspective.
Fat.
Hello. Shit. What's your favorite scary movie? Have you ever seen Stab? It's a girl at home.
Scream 5.
Stab 8.
Stab Scream. We got a movie. Directed by Matt and Tyler, who also co-directed VHS. They also co-directed Ready or Not. And then they're going to co-direct this next Scream. Scream 6. Or Stab 9.
Yep, so this movie did come out in the middle of the pandemic.
Yep.
This was 2022. This was basically a requel.
Yeah.
As quote-unquote requel of the original Scream, 1996, directed by Mr. Wes
Craven.
Oh.
And Wes Craven, one of the godfathers of horror. This guy was big. I mean, the original Scream series, and also Nightmare on Elm Street. He also made that, so he's huge.
A horror godfather, basically.
One of the one of the top 4 horror godfathers.
Yep.
And no longer with us. Rest in peace. But they're honoring him in this movie, and I think they did actually a pretty good job honoring him. And we'll kind of get into what it's about, though.
Yeah, so we start off with Jenna Ortega. She gets attacked by Ghostface. Ghostface is back. We're 25 years later from the initial Scream movie, the initial Ghostface killing, where we had Miss Cindy out, and everybody else, Dewey. And basically, it's another one of your typical
whodunit.
Yep. Yeah. Who is it?
Who is it? What's going on? Who's the killer? Is it one of us? Is it someone on the outside that's crazy, that's going off the original Stab movie, which is what they call Scream, but Stab in here, because they are the movie. And, I thought it was pretty good. Do you want to jump in the box office?
Yeah, so this budget for the movie.
Yeah, it was about $24 million. And actually, box office during the pandemic, they earned $140 million to date. So that's pretty huge. Yeah. Especially during the pandemic. Especially a horror movie in January. Or February, I forget which. But either or, both are terrible for horror movies. But it proved it wrong. And along with Megan proved it wrong. Yeah. Recently. Yeah. But this proved it wrong. And during the pandemic, I thought that was pretty awesome. So there's obviously something that people liked about it.
Yes, absolutely. And from the acting to I think the fact that it's a good classic movie to really follow.
Yep, for sure.
It's one of the originals. You
know? Definitely.
So many people did fall in love with horror because of Scream. I was a baby, but I remember Scream. I remember.
Scream was crazy.
Yeah. And,
you want to jump into spoilers?
I don't know, guys. What do y'all think? Again, this is the prequel.
Yeah.
I think we explained it enough. Yeah. If you don't want to be spoiled, if you haven't watched the movie, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do down below. And for the rest of you guys that want to tag along,
would you like to play a game?
All right. So I enjoyed the blood. I enjoyed the action. A lot better than obviously Scream 1. These guys really did honor Wes in that way. Yeah. They really showed what Ghostface is about, which is the stabbing.
They did.
Man. Oh, man.
They did.
From the first death?
They did.
Well, I can't see from the first death. Because the guy in the alleyway, the ex-boyfriend, I didn't really see how
he connected, or...
Well, I don't think that was a real good display of what Ghostface does. Okay. I think when he actually took out Wes and his mom, that to me was that's Ghostface.
Yeah, for sure. Sure. Yeah, the guy was kind of random, but it was their group being attacked, or he was threatening the group or whatever. So later on we find out that it was the female who actually was
Amber,
who played by Mikey Madison.
Yep.
And she
it's supposed to be Jenna Ortega, who's Tara's best friend.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to watch over her, take care of her, she's like the guardian, almost.
She got kind of upset and she went out and killed him. Which you don't find out later because we don't know that she screamed yet.
Yep. So Jenna gets attacked. Yep. Sam, her sister, comes back to see what's going on.
Yep. And Jenna gets attacked while texting Amber.
Yeah.
So that's something huge that I think people pass up in the beginning.
You're absolutely right.
She's texting Amber while getting attacked on the phone with this guy, and she's having a great time talking about, oh yeah, well, guys, what's your favorite scary movie? Which is from the first Scream.
Right.
Wes Craven, honoring Wes Craven. Stab, first stab. But she's texting Amber, and during the scene when she's texting, the phone rings when she's already freaked out by the Scream guy. Or
Answer the phone.
Answer the phone. So it's like, wait a minute, how do you know the phone's ringing and all this kind of stuff?
Yeah, when Ghostface is texting Tara, he sends the video of Amber over here messing with her hair. She's in front of a mirror, and he sends that and says Amber should be very careful where she leaves her phone because it could get cloned.
Yeah, that's true.
So that kind of pushes people off of her case. You know what I'm saying?
Very true. So it's okay. We thought it was her. Oh no. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
like right away he was able to say, "Oh no, don't think it's her because
I'm videoing her right now or whatever." That's how.
But little do you know, it's actually fucking Richie.
Right. We didn't know who he was or she was, and now later on you find that out. But yeah, it kind of goes through, bunch of kills, really.
Oh, man. But good kills. Like the scenes themselves. Like
you said your favorite kill was when it was the police officer and her son dying? Or
which would be kind of, I guess, the second killing. Because right after Jenna gets attacked with Tara, who, Jenna Ortega plays Tara in this movie. She gets attacked, and then this ex-boyfriend.
What we brought up before with the bar scene and all that. And then after the bar scene, in comes, I guess, them him going home and stuff. And his mom was going off to work, and then all of a sudden, she gets a call from Ghostface, and
this is Wes, who's Jenna's friend in the movie, who apparently has a secret romance for her.
Yeah.
Which is big because he was, I guess he was a suspect in Dewey. Because before all of this, Dewey, Jenna, and her boyfriend, which is Richie, go to a restaurant? Little restaurant, and they sit with all the friends and everything, and they're discussing, hey, Ghostface is back.
Mm-hmm.
He's after somebody. There's something going on. Yep. They're trying to figure out who's next, and they're like, "Oh, Wes, you're next." And he's like, "Oh, it's gonna be my mom." And they're like, "No, nobody cares about your mom."
For sure.
Sure enough.
Boom.
Sheriff gets got.
She gets, and this is your favorite scene, right?
Oh yeah. I feel like the reason it was my favorite scene was because it was really showing what Ghostface or who Ghostface is.
Yep.
Ghostface is a dude, a psychotic dude, a mental dude that has a knife.
Yep.
His weapon, his special ability is that knife. And he goes in on the sheriff in broad daylight.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Broad daylight. Like just in the front door.
Yep.
Like nobody's seeing this. Like, come on, really?
Yeah. It was pretty crazy.
Going in.
It was pretty crazy.
And then he goes inside. The suspense there. I mean.
Yes. Well, he gets out of the shower, and then he's looking around, and it's like, not knowing what happened because his mom died outside the house.
Before she got to the door.
To save him without a gun. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
It's a movie, right? But she's running like, running up to her son. She's like, Wes! And then she just gets got, like I was saying, just multiple times in the chest. But anyway, so he's getting out the shower, not knowing what's going on and stuff like that. Checking the fridge and everything, and every time the music gets
my gosh. Going. That suspense music that just gets you worked up.
This is when he dies. Nope. This is when he dies. Nope.
Oh, I think it happened about 3 times in that scene where
they just, okay, he's not gonna die.
Ghostface is gonna be right there. Nope.
Yep. We thought he'd find his mom before anything, but then it's like, he opens the door, nothing, closes it, Ghostface.
Yeah, and oh man, I want to say kudos or my hat's off. No hat today, but man, they really did go all out with the stabbing and the gory, the blood.
It was crazy.
I've seen a lot of stab scenes in a lot of movies, but this one when the knife went through Wes's throat and came out the other side, I was like, I just felt it so bad. I was like, tingling,
because a knife can be a slow killer. So I think this movie kind of showed that. To where it's like, you're not going to get stabbed once and die. You're going to, it's gonna be multiple stabbings where you probably are dead, but your body is slowly like going in shock and stuff. So that this movie kind of shows all that combined. So
it really does.
It's crazy. But anyway, so we move on and we get to where we meet one of the originals, which was Dewey, David, who I think he was pretty good in the first one. He used to be a sheriff. They kicked him out because he's probably crazy after all the screams.
Yep, they asked him to retire.
Well, after all the stab movies, the stabs, based off of them. But after all the ghost faces and stuff like that, they're like, hey, go ahead and retire because you've been through a lot, basically.
I think he was stabbed 9 times. Yes. He had a limp. He had nerve damage. I mean, I think the they
had a reason to go ahead and say, hey, go sit down.
Just go retire.
Yeah, we'll take care of you. Just go sit this one out.
Because they worked with him. I mean, later on during the movie, there was an investigation. I mean, you know, a crime scene, not an investigation, a crime scene, and he was there with the officers, the deputies. Yep. So he was involved, and they were working with him. They were real cool.
For sure.
Yeah, but after West Eyes, I mean, I think right after that, they're back in the hospital, and I think what would you call this?
Are you talking about when they were in the hospital and I think she went into like the
Sam gets attacked, Jenna's sister.
Yep.
Which is Tara's sister.
Yep, and she actually fought back. She actually got out of it.
Yeah, that surprised me.
She got out of it maybe because her father is Billy Loomis. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, which is also a big thing because she's seeing him every now and then. She sees her father, and he's like, yeah, you know you want to kill somebody. You know you want to do this. Yeah. And it's like all in her mind, but whatever Billy had, she obviously has. Exactly. Yeah. Which is pretty crazy.
Well, nah, she has it worse. Because Billy was taking it back to Scream 1996. Billy had a reason to be mad at Cindy. At the end of the day, or Sid, you know, at the end of the day, because of the whole the father leaving for the mother, you know. Sam, Tara's sister, she sees Billy. She's crazy. Yeah, like she is out of there.
She's out of her mind. Yeah, psycho.
Yeah, she's psycho.
Yeah,
and she snaps at the end.
She does.
She snaps.
She does.
She goes into full killer mode.
For a good reason.
Oh yeah, but come on, you know that's gonna leave some PTSD.
Yeah.
Some kind of you know, like
He's referring to the scene at the end where she finally goes after, you know, her boyfriend after he was trying to kill her after we found out it's him. And Amber.
Deception. That's the word I was looking for. The next scene, the next big attack scene after West Eyes is the hospital, Richie, and the deception. Because before you get into, you know, Richie is revealed to be the next Ghostface. Mm-hmm. He deceives everybody, and the Dewey dies.
Yep. And I think it's
R.I.P. Dewey original man.
Yeah, OG, triple OG, yeah.
Triple OG.
His death was crazy. It was a double knife, one to the stomach, one to the back, and just going on. It was.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was crazy. This movie is crazy. If you've never seen it, you need to watch it. But especially anticipation for this next one coming out.
Scream 6.
Gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah.
New York or maybe sooner, but can't wait. But yeah, I mean, I think you're talking about how she went crazy at the end. Sidney Prescott went crazy at the end of her movie too. Remember at the end? Not as crazy as her.
Gail's the one that kind of did the ultimate ending blow though. You know, she's the one that shot him.
Remember, he popped up though at the end, and Sidney kind of popped him in the head, and she's like, "He ain't coming back in my movie" type deal at the very end of the first one. Yeah, she kind of, because he kind of. I think Gail was the one that said, you know how these things are, where they come back or whatever, and then he's like, Billy goes like that, and Cindy takes a gun, pop, pop. She's like, not in my movie.
Really?
So yeah, she did that at the end, and so I think Sam kind of takes that too, but she did go a little psycho. She's going like this, and this. Oh, she's the next Scream, I guess, or next Scream, the next Ghostface, I guess.
That's really my thought process there too. For sure. So because they killed both.
Yeah.
Amber and Richie. It's like the fact that 6 is coming out.
Yes.
Sam has to be it.
I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Because it's like...
Who knows? Because, I mean, the people that survived in this one, what was it? The twins survived. Jenna Ortega survived.
True. Yeah.
Her sister survived.
And you think it's one of the twins during the whole thing. The girl twin, when she's sitting there going over the whole plot and the whole scheme and why everything would happen and the requel, as they call it. You know, this is the requel. It's not a sequel. It's not a prequel. It's the requel.
Yep.
You need to bring back all the legacies and do all these things and keep it going. And she just really had me captivated when she was going over whole thing, because I was like, oh, I mean, you're just giving it off. You're just giving it away.
Yeah, for sure.
I really thought that was it, that was her, but no, Dewey was right. It's love interest, the boyfriend.
It's usually the boyfriend. I mean, that's what happened in the first one, which they were giving honor to, but she just wasn't thinking clearly till the end when it was too late, almost too late.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I gave this a 7 out of 10, like I said, mainly because of certain actors, which we're kind of stuck with, because again, the twins are coming back. Everybody's kind of coming back that survived, except for the OGs. Sadly, Neve Campbell or Sydney Prescott, she's not coming back because of money situation.
Really?
Yeah, they couldn't make a deal with her. She thinks that she's being underpaid. She's like, hey, if I was a man, I'd get paid more actually than what you're trying to pay me.
She's not lying.
She's
not original.
She's from the very beginning.
Yeah, so it's like you gotta give her props.
You made all these screams. You brought her in. Yeah, she is, that person. When she walks on screen, she's like, I mean business. I'm about to, kick some butt.
She does now. Her and Gail meant business, and they came and brought business.
Exactly.
She had that 50
Give her her money. Give her her money, but they didn't come to agreement, sadly, so she will not be in this movie unless they're going to surprise us. But, so they
couldn't come in.
So it's going to be strictly the new generation, the new Scream people in this next Scream. So we'll see how they do. But to me, they were okay. That's why I gave it 7 out of 10. But other than that, kills and everything else was awesome.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and hit this with a 8.5 out of 10. Reason being because I did love the gore. I did love the blood. I did enjoy the scenes where the action came out. I felt like it was a little more realistic. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. You always have these dumb characters in all these scary movies where it's like, dude, why'd you do that? Or why didn't you do that? Or run,
Yeah, for sure.
But I felt like the whole scene where the twin was in the back of the garage and he was over here trying to get his phone to work, but his fingers were with blood, and he ended up making the run for it. I feel like that was real, like, that was a lot different. The fact that they had, a lot more scenes where Ghostface was really doing Ghostface things.
For sure.
Because I feel like in the other movies, they're spending more time trying to figure out who's Ghostface.
Yeah.
And this one, true. Ghostface really came out, and he had a lot of scenes where he was out there getting it.
Yeah.
You saw a lot more Ghostface in this movie than you did in all the other movies.
That's true. Yeah, he was mainly because there was 2 of them, but
right. But there was 2 of them in the first one.
You're right. You're right. It's definitely the kills were a lot better. If you go back to the original to now, you can tell the cheesiness. We were looking at the original, we were like, you can tell that's a fake knife. Yeah, but, it was 1996.
Little retractable blades up.
Yeah, it's like, oh, come on. And then she's like, oh,
pull away scenes so you can put some ketchup in there.
Yeah. But Wes Craven had to work with what he was given, and he made it one of the best of all time. So,
hey, he did.
Do what you got to do.
His thing. R.I.P. again.
R.I.P. again. But,
at the end of the day, recommend?
Oh, yeah, definitely recommend. Please watch this movie and watch the next one coming out. I think it's going to be really good. These 2 directors really did a good job, and I think they're going to do a good job again on this upcoming one. And I think that's about it, huh, so?
Yep, that's about it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, do the thing down below, to the side, left, right, up, above, I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah, but I appreciate y'all tuning in.
We'll catch you guys on another review from another perspective.
Peace.
I want to play a game. Stab movie trivia. 3 rounds. You call the cops, she dies. You get a question wrong, she dies. Sydney's in every movie but the last one. Amber might live to see the sunrise. Who played the dumb bitch at the beginning of Stab 1? Who answers the phone?